First, excuse my messy shop, but I just wanted to give a little demonstration of this particular piano tilter. Some of the information is valid for any, but I really like this design. First, it's the one that folds up smallest, so it can fit in your trunk. But also, I like the balance of it, and that it uses only one hand, which means I have a hand free to control the piano. Discussion has come up recently about the fact that a clamp comes with this piano. It just looks like a modified bolt with a wing nut on it. And the idea is that that clamp is designed to clamp this rail to a post of the piano so that as you're tipping it, the piano can't roll away from you if the wheels are free rolling, if you're on a smooth floor. However, the problem with that is you need to more rely on the toes of the tilter. The toes right here, having good contact between the toes and the bottom board of the piano is much more important than this clamp. If you rely too much on that clamp, it's still going to fail, and then you're still going to have a problem. So I don't have the clamp anymore because I got rid of it because I found it useless. To properly engage the toes, you have to put the piano tilter tight up against the back of the piano and then let it fall back until the toes are holding it. Now you know the toes are contacting the bottom board nice and tight. Then, while having one hand on the tilter, one hand on the piano, get a good stance, and you can pull this over. This is a heavy one because it's a Mason and Hamlin screw stringer, but I can still do it myself. Notice the piano still hasn't contacted the tilter yet, but the toes are contacting it, and that's the important part. That's what prevents it from rolling away. So if I had that clamp on, this would be too close and the toes would be non-functioning. So I get it all the way back. I still have control of it until it touches the tilter. Now from this point on, it is 100% on the tilter. The casters are no longer touching the floor, so it can't possibly roll away. As I go back up, same thing. I can feel the moment the casters hit the floor, and you can actually see it a little bit. The balance is well there. So now I'm going to keep those toes in contact with the bottom board. So the tilter isn't going to follow the piano all the way back up. I'm going to hold it here, and I'm going to push the piano with my body, keeping the toes pushed up against the bottom board so it can't roll away. That's the safest way to do it. It wouldn't be possible if this were clamped to the piano, because then the toes wouldn't be engaging the bottom board. So it's actually safer not to use the clamp.